Hello Aries, and welcome to your April reading. Happy birthday, happy solar return, all my love and light to celebrate this for you. All right, so I meditated on your energy, and for your birthday month here, what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that I have is the Lovers. So right away, the Lovers is all about making an inspired decision. And usually this is not on the level of, what color am I going to paint the living room kind of thing. No, this is more about an inspired decision. When you look at here, your feminine side, looking at the angel, that means something coming from higher than me, and that my masculine side here, he's looking at her, is going to be inspired by in order to do it. This is burdock. All right. Okay. So I'll remove that after. So you're starting right at the beginning of the month with this. The second card that I have is 3 cards. And here we have the Ten of Swords, the Hangman, and the Magician. Now, in order to accomplish, manifest this decision, this choice or this decision, this inspiration, to actually act upon it and manifest it, Lovers. The universe is putting this status quo here, Hangman. Until you look at something, until you kind of see from a different angle your Ten of Swords here. The Ten of Swords is when we hit the bottom of the barrel, in a sense, and that we are completely conscious of all of the distorted swords in our life at that moment, because we go through Ten of Swords often. But this is the moment we kind of assess and we are conscious of the price we've been paying for maybe believing certain concepts about ourselves, about what life can offer, about the other, about our capacities, our possibilities, and so on. All the swords, our disappointments, our expectations. Ten of Swords. And the moment that you actually go through that, then the Hangman is going to, because it's all a question of not just assessing it, but looking at it from a different angle. And since it's from the angle of the Magician, it's more from the angle of how did I manifest this? How am I responsible for this? Because the Magician, yes, we're talking about manifestation and all of these things. It's very, popular. But the main thing about the Magician is that he is responsible, master for everything in his life. And so that's why it's really a state of being. Now, if I move this, the third card is the Moon. So, of course, that means that right away we're talking about the feminine, what is hidden. So we're making a decision, we're realizing all of these things. And the Hangman will actually lift himself and allow us to be completely in our power of manifestation once these old parts of you have come up to evolve. That's a quest, the Moon. Okay, so it's really like a look inside. Therefore, that decision is an inner decision. And it's all aligned with what's under the Lovers. Here I have a Page of Cups and I have the Empress. The Empress is all about unconditional love and abundance. What's my truth about that? The Page of Cups is all about that capacity to take on this new Ace of Cups that has full of possibilities in it. That is the decision. that you are making at the beginning of the month. Where do you stand on this? Under the Magician, the Hangman, and the Ten of Swords, I have the Knight of Swords. So right away after that Ten of Swords, there's a truth that you're getting. And Knight of Swords, that is usually when we are actually going for it, cutting the head of the dragon. Now I see, now I have my truth. And right under that we have the Page of Pentacle. So Page of Cup, Page of Pentacle. And here we're gonna turn Mr. Blackbody again. There we go. Under the Moon, I have a repeat of the, it's not a repeat, it's the Two of Swords, but not as a major arcana, but there again, what is my truth? I have to make a decision here. A decision that will allow me, Knight of Cups, to pursue that little Page of Cup. And here, Knight of Wands, and that's you, Aries. In that moment of, yes, I'm going for it. I'm gonna follow my heart. I'm gonna allow this, take this cup, allow this cup to come towards me, or myself bringing this cup. But first, I have to really face the swords I got from maybe lack of unconditional love within myself, for myself, and so on, okay, here. And so, of course, after that decision, that is forcing us to make a judgment, finish a cycle, and destroy, three major arcanas here, destroy the structure that I built before with my old way of thinking, swords. When it came to how I can receive love, how I can, and when I say love, I'm not just talking about romantic love. Water is also inspiration, it's intuition, it's receiving, the capacity of receiving, it's generative, okay? Water is generative, it generates. That's why the Empress is abundant. It's all these aspects within you. Bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Pentacles. So that might be part of what you're going to go through. If it's romantically, it's all those times that you weren't chosen, that you were abandoned, that you weren't supported, that you had to convince yourself that you were loved because, you know, here it's snow, it's not water. If it's for what you want to create and what you want to bring forward, then the Five of Pentacles becomes, maybe I don't have what it takes, maybe I'll have to do much more, I have to go and maybe get more credential, I am not enough to pull that off, to follow what I can receive from that. It's all on these levels. This month you're making a decision about this. Let's clarify this. Okay. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Aries for the month of April, for their better path. All right. Okay. So the Lover's spirit. Clarify the Lovers for Aries. Clarify the Lovers. Clarify the Lovers. Okay, just be more clear than that. The Four of Wands wanted to come up. Okay, so, all right. I have the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. That Knight of Cups that is there with the Two of Swords. Here it is with the Lovers. Yes, it's a choice again. You're at a crossroad. Am I going to do things like I've always done because of the way I think and the beliefs that got with it? Or am I going to make this inspired decision to rise my water level here? Page of Cup. Allowing that cup to come in within myself, aligned with the height, with the Empress here. It's a new path in front of you that is being opened. That is not your usual way of doing things. So, let's look at the Magician, the Hangman, Ten of Swords. Magician, Hangman, Ten of Swords. Magician, Hangman, Ten of Swords. Whoop. All right. There's our Tower. And there's the Wheel of Fortune with it. Because yes, it's like you're going to see like the source of your disappointments, your feelings of maybe disempowerment. You know, I'm thinking Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Swords, all the swords. Because here we have the 10. We hit our limit. The Tower, it's like the moment you're going to see and realize you're about to have one heck of a truth of what composed or what created your past cycle there. And because of that, this is going to shake you to a point where you're going to let crumble the way you used to do things. Or what was established on those bases. So that you can be in your full power of manifestation here. Full power of being. When I say manifestation, that means that I'm actually mastering here. He's got the 4 elements on his table. I'm mastering my emotions. I'm mastering my ground, my here, my now, my value. I'm mastering my self-love in the emotions. I'm mastering my fire of where I'm going, what I'm attracting, and where the direction I'm aiming. And I'm mastering my mind, my sword, my thought, my beliefs. Okay, now let's look at the Moon. Here we have the Devil with the Moon. So this is really hitting a subconscious pattern, karma, that is coming up to the surface, and you're going to be completely conscious about it. Queen of Pentacles, very linked to your self-worth. Very linked to, yes, it's normal that I can be supported, that I will receive, that I will be, that I can trust this world. That's all realities of the Queen of Pentacles. So you're really going to be conscious of your karma in a way. And make the decision this month because of probably maybe an offer that comes to you or something like that, that puts you into this position where you will have, in order to make the move or take the direction that is the highest for you, lovers, you're going to have to face that demon. And that's why we have the Judgment here, the World, and the Tower. The Tower is going to break down your devil. Let's look at the Page of Cup. Page of Cup. Ace of Pentacle. It is, and that's why we have the Page of Pentacle here. It's really something concrete. For some of you, it can be, yes, a loving offer that comes. For others of you, it is something that can make you vibrate, that you love, but that has a concrete side that you can implant and grow. So it can be a project. It can be turning a hobby into something more. It can be all sorts of things. It can be very linked to the Empress here. It can be a promotion, because I have the Six of Wands with it. That comes with acknowledgement. Let's look at the Empress. Queen of Cups, Three of Cups. It's really linked to how much water vibration that you are going to allow into your life. Joy. These are the three graces of celebration of life. Love, of course, I said it. Let's look at that Knight of Swords. Ooh, all right. Okay, so we have our Empress here. We have the King of Pentacle, Queen of Pentacle, King of Pentacle. We have the Queen of Wands, okay? So that's your feminine, of what you desire, what you want. Here we have the Seven of Cups. And I think that without that cup, without allowing that new water within your life, that seed, that new thing, you look at it and then you're like, oh my God, what is it? This can be my dream and this can turn into my nightmare. I have to make a decision in that fog. My lion, what is under the moon here, what is in my unconscious, rooted in my animalistic body here, is probably going to freak out maybe, okay? So who's going to be in charge? It's going to take strength to do that, because it's going to have to be your higher self that's going to actually go for it. Let's look at that Page of Pentacles. That's going to say, yes, this is what I want. I'm not going to juggle here. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to accept whatever that offer is, even if I'm afraid that I don't have what it takes, or maybe in the past I was betrayed and all of this, I don't know if I can trust it. I'm going to listen to my intuition. I'm going to listen to what I really desire. Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands again. And here we have King of Swords. I'm going to make my decision. After such a long time where my energy did not bring anything, now it is time to Wheel of Fortune here. You're going to understand something that's going to shift your energy, and that's going to allow you to start manifesting a lot. Let's look at that Two of Swords with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So it's a big decision, Aries. A big decision. Am I going to manifest, or am I going to allow the status quo, close myself because I'm afraid of maybe losing, maybe being hurt, or maybe not being in control there? I'm going to have to trust myself. Strength. It's going to take strength. Am I going to follow my here and now? I'm doing it. I have what it takes. I'm the magician. Or my other truth, better remain as we are. Even if I don't grow, even if things are status quo, at least I control and I know this. But I don't think so. I think you're going to release. I think you're going to open up. I think you're going to risk. Yeah, you're going to embark. Whoops. Page of Wands. And you are going to manifest this with joy, with everything on the surface. Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands. You're going to invest in yourself in a completely different way here, because it's almost like what was preventing you to be in your full power here is going to crumble, because you're going to see something, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. So it will not be wishful thinking anymore, but more like, I can actually do this, and I'm going to go for it. That's going to be the difference. So you will not let your devil paralyze you for living anymore. And that is a beautiful birthday gift, Aries. Yeah. This new seed, this new beginning, you're going to follow your heart. Wheel of Fortune. You're going to understand something that's going to change everything. So I'm going to call it Wheel of Fortune for you, Aries. And on this, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Sharing, so to help grow the channel. I read all of your comments. Thank you very much. And my heart is with you when I read harder things. You know, I'm sending you energy, and I'm sending you love and light anyway. So thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. You're probably gonna see this on the 1st of April, because usually I'm pretty much last minute, and it's gonna be that new moon in Aries, your new moon, Aries, a moon of energy, a moon of, see what is preventing your energy there to go. And we'll have the full moon in Libra to work on our balance between us and the other also. So on this, thank you so much for your donations. I will have done my ceremony like usual, and because it's always on the new moon, to ask the universe to give you back. So on this, my beautiful Aries, I'm sending you all my love and light, and happy birthday again. Namaste, and I'll see you next month. Oh, if you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email you write to me, I write to you back. All right?